What's up, everyone? Well, are enjoying your day. I just have a couple of things to get off my chest. A couple of things to say. And you ask why I do this on YouTube. Well, I'm doing this on YouTube to basically say, well, welcome to the podcast hybrids. This is basically a podcast. So, I'm doing this on YouTube basically to, get the word out more. It needs to be said. Okay, so dying, gaming is dying. It's a topic many gamers are scared to touch up on, but it's true. Now, some of you may know I'm not a fan of the game Fortnite. Some of you may think that I am, but I think Fortnite is just one big game that just copied off the other one, and that game copied off the other one. But this isn't about Fortnite. Actually, I have some positive things to say about Fortnite today. I may hate on the game, but I really, really must say thank you to Fortnite, because without Fortnite, gaming would probably be the most done thing. Gaming would probably be done right now. And I choose to do this on my Ashtro Gaming account because this is related to gaming, and this stream will not be up on my channel for long. This is probably the only time it's going to be up, probably like 12 hours after, and I'm going to delete it. But gaming, Fortnite really, really brought it back. They saved the gaming, and it's usually gaming is saved by Call of Duty, games like that, games like Grand Theft Auto, games like that, the big AAA titles. And then this random game called Fortnite comes out of absolutely nowhere and saves gaming. You have gamers in different communities. For example, a Rocket League community, the Rainbow Six Siege community, other communities like the Minecraft community, Roblox community, Grand Theft Auto 5 community, and there's communities within communities. The trading community of Rocket League, the ranked community of Rainbow Six Siege, the mini games within Grand Theft Auto 5 and with their communities. For example, the military crews, that's one community that is extremely toxic, and communities like that sometimes can bring down gaming because they make gaming more toxic and more toxic. Not all games and not all gaming communities are like this. No, they're not. So once again, thank you, Fortnite. Now, don't get me wrong, the Fortnite community is absolutely cancerous. But at the end of the day, Fortnite swooped in and did something Call of Duty couldn't, Grand Theft Auto couldn't, games like sport games like NBA couldn't, Madden couldn't, games like that. And And, thank you, Fortnite. Now, you also have the mobile games, and mobile gaming isn't really, I wouldn't recommend, I wouldn't say it's gaming. I wouldn't say it's a thing of, gaming. I wouldn't say it's a form of gaming, but I mean, hey, it is gaming. Games like PUBG Mobile. PUBG is on Xbox and PC. You're right. It's on both of those. But you don't really, play mobile games. You have them there. You have them at your disposal. Most of the time they are free. But free or not, they're still mobile. And sometimes mobile games can just be either difficult or just not fun or something like that, By the way, games like H1Z1. You might not even know what that is. Some might not know what that is. But H1Z1 is, I'm sure it's not the game that started it all, but it is the game that put Battle Royale on the map. It's the game that put Battle Royale on the map. And I played it today. I played H1Z1 today. And I said, wow, this is absolutely trash. I had H1Z1 before. I had it. And I got to play it again. And it's free now. I actually bought the game. I bought the game when you actually could buy it on PC. But now it's free on PC. And it's so laggy. And it's so trash. The graphics have always been bad. But good gosh, the lag is insane. They added so much. Like PUBG did, and it's like they're copying off of PUBG, and then Fortnite copied off of this, and it's just too much copying. And I'm like, come on, now all these other games are starting to add battle royales, like Call of Duty is starting to add a battle royale, Battlefield is thinking about adding a battle royale. Dude, please come up with something new. The gaming community needs and wants something new, and I'm pretty sure I'm speaking for everyone when I say this. Gaming must be refreshed. We are tired of the stuff from the 2000s that we've had for years. Look at Call of Duty. You might not like the boost jumps and all this extra stuff and all the specialists and everything, but at least they tried. At least they tried to go to a whole new level. They saw it. They went to a whole new level and saw that people didn't like it, so they changed. But that does not mean, gaming is just, I don't know, whatever, Anyway. Title of the stream. I'm pretty sure the title of the stream was gaming, dying, something like that. I'm pretty sure it was something like that. So anyway, gaming. I don't know how many times I've said gaming in this video, but gaming is something that just must live on. Gaming is something that just absolutely must live on. And today, before I actually started this, I told my friends, I said, I wanted to do a podcast. And they were like, a podcast? And I was like, yeah. And then, wow. And they were like, well, that's really weird of you, but I mean, hey, whatever. And I was like, hell yeah. But when I was thinking of a podcast, I want to try something new. You know, I like doing gaming videos, love them, but sometimes you want to spice it up. Sometimes, just sometimes. And I was thinking about having gameplay in the background while I'm doing a podcast. Hey, that's kind of fun. That's kind of cool. It might have been done before, but it's different. You don't see it every day. You know, it can be a different game. Actually, I have a completely different game coming out this Friday on my channel. I'm gonna upload it, and it's really awesome. We recorded it today, and we had a whole lot of fun. And you're gonna love the video, most likely. I mean, it's so funny. We laughed during recording, and I gotta edit it today, and then it'll be uploaded tomorrow. But today, another video is going up, a Fortnite video, and I know, you're already gonna say, "Wow." You're gonna be like, "Wow, he really just said he hates Fortnite." Hey, whether I like Fortnite or not, remember what I've been basically saying this whole time. Fortnite saved gaming, and Fortnite is the only game to play. You know? I hate uploading the same thing over and over, but that's what you gotta do if you gotta do it. So anyway. Today's podcast is it's all about gaming and what gamers could do to fix it. You know, the dyingness, what gamers, you know, must do to, you know, just keep everything different. All right. YouTubers have a big part in this, because without YouTubers, some games probably wouldn't even be as big as they are now. And I absolutely love the fact that YouTubers come in clutch when we need them the most. You know? I absolutely love that. But gamers, take notes. If you are tired or getting bored of the same game and you don't have the money, this is how you could stop, you know, the boringness. This is how you can stop the stuff. If you're tired of that, if you're tired of the same things and you don't have enough money to go get you a new game, go try something new, you could always still try something new. There's many more options. Many more options. You have games that are free via Xbox, via PlayStation, via PC. You have games that offer a huge range of multiplayer players, of online players, and they absolutely sometimes are really fun. You can meet some people. You can really meet some people that are so amazing. Really, you can easily meet a crew, and you can become a part of that crew easily. And that's how sometimes gaming just, I don't know, it can change just like that, you know? See, some people say gaming is boring or whatever because of the game. Most of the time it's actually not because of the game, it's because of the player. So why do you have one player? Why not have multiple players? Why not have multiple players? Right? I mean, some people may say, and I quote, some people may say, I hate to game. I hate to play games by myself. You don't always have to play games by yourself, you know? You could always, find other alternatives. Heck, and if you don't have the money to play online, if you don't have the money to play online, because these games are really starting to require online, and some people aren't fortunate enough to afford the online service via Xbox Live or PS PlayStation Plus. You could always go to a friend. Hey, outside is still an option. Yeah, it's 2018. We still have an outside. So the point of this, yeah, gaming design. But here's the new title of these podcasts. And I'm gonna decide whether I want these. I'm gonna decide whether I want these on my Xbox. Whether I want these on my YouTube channel, or I'm gonna stream them on a whole nother device, or I'm just gonna put them on iTunes or something. But the name of this is most likely gonna be Gamers Take Tips. Either gamers take tips or people take tips. It doesn't necessarily always have to be about gaming, right? I could give tips to all types of things. For example, the company Apple, a huge company right now. I'm just a 14-year-old, big whoop. They would never listen to me. Well, I may seem like a 14-year-old, but I have some amazing ideas, and companies like that really do need some type of younger guy, But now less of me talking. We're gonna get to calling people, and it's really really late, but we're gonna try and call people and see how this goes. And people live on the stream. Let's see here. I have to find someone. Now, all right. Here's someone that I can call. All right. We're calling them right now, and hopefully he answers. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm currently calling. Don't think he's gonna pick up. Yeah, he didn't pick up. Oh man. Well, we're gonna try someone else. Here we go. Oh, there we go. There's a caller. Hello, caller. You are the first caller
Shut
of
up,
the
black
night.
boy. Your fucking perspective is shit.
And there you go. That is 2018 for you. That is 2018 for you. And that guy is also a gamer. And people speaking from a gaming perspective, man. But it's really late right now, and we don't have time for more calls. Now, I will be accepting questions. Any questions, any concerns? We're gonna try the call one more time, but we will be accepting questions and concerns right after this last call. Hello, gamer. You are the second caller of the day. How
I'm
is it going?
sorry for saying black boy. You forgive me?
Well, why wouldn't I forgive you?
Cause I fucking want to suck your dick until it's fun.
All right. Thank you for that. Anyway, on this amazing Thursday morning at 3:51 a.m. So, everyone, people, take tips. Topic today is gamers. Gamers, take tips. Gaming sometimes may be difficult on one. Sometimes people go to gaming to help them with things, with problems. Sometimes it makes the problems more worse. Rage is something that just needs to be solved, but it can't be solved. You don't want to know why? Because it can't be solved. Because gamers always tend to go back. For example, we're just going to use Call of Duty. I'm on a kill streak. And I'm going 15-0. Then 17-0. Then 21-0. And I just so happen to go all the way up. And I just so happen to reach 29-0. And you know, when you hit 30-0, you get a nuclear. I get that close. And you die. That's one of the worst feelings. You grinded, you pushed, you tried to make it that far. And you die. And later on, you just rage. And not just screaming rage, like, oh no, I'm so mad now. No, you're raging. You punch a hole in your wall. You throw your controller across the room. You punch a hole in your TV. You smash your laptop on the ground. You throw everything across your room. And then you kick your Xbox until it can't work anymore. Then you break your Call of Duty disc. That rage. But hey, guess what? You know you've been screwed up afterwards and you're going to want to go back. Gaming is an addiction. Some may call me dumb. Some may call me insane. Gaming is an addiction. You want to stop. You want to stop because you know sometimes it can be very unhealthy, and sometimes you just, you're having so much fun, and your mom says, "Hey, get off the game," and you're like, "Hold up, the game's almost done," or "Hold up." And you keep, quote unquote, holding up, but you don't want to stop playing that game. Gaming is an addiction. Doesn't matter what console you're on. Doesn't matter what platform you're on. Doesn't matter what game you're on. Doesn't matter what equipment you're using. Gaming is an addiction. Self story here. I was once addicted to gaming. Literally addicted to gaming, literally. The addiction that I was just talking about, now that's metaphorically, but this, what I'm about to say, is literally. Sometimes I was in school and my thumbs literally kept moving. My fingers kept moving. And I was like, what the heck? They just did it on their own. And I noticed and I stopped. Constantly, my grades went down. My grades went down because of gaming at the time. My grades went down and I started to just drift away from school. It was all about gaming at the time. It was all about gaming. And do I regret it? Yes, I do. I don't regret gaming itself. I regret letting myself get addicted. If I never got addicted, I don't know how smart I would be right now. But instead, I let gaming distract me at the time and I got addicted. Addiction is not a joke. Whether it's drugs, drinking, hell, it can even be exercising. Addiction is not a joke because no matter how much you do something of the same thing, you could eventually get hurt from it. Eventually. And it might impact you on a whole nother level. You never know. But we do have a caller on the line. And just gonna leave it alone here. All right. Hello. Hello. I'm doing a podcast right now on my YouTube channel. And you're on right now. We're live. And I just need some of your input on gaming, on the current gaming thing and how it's dying. And just look, you're the perfect person for this, really. So introduce yourself, say hello to the podcast, and let's get right into it.
For views?
Huh?
Are you this desperate for views?
Of course not. Of course not. This is actually something that I could feel like I can do like really late at night.
Listen, I think you're bullshitting right now. Are you actually streaming?
You're not
actually streaming.
Oh, really? I'm not.
No. actually streaming this? What are you doing?
What do you mean?
So you've just been talking aimlessly for 30 minutes.
Yes, I have.
About what?
About gaming. About how it's dying.
About how it's dying.
Yes. Because someone needs to prove to the world. And every gamer out there is pretty much afraid to have a voice. But no, the smaller YouTubers always have their voices. But people never watch them. So, here we go.
I mean, the smaller YouTubers might have voices, but they don't reach out like bigger YouTubers do.
Oh, so you're watching the stream. Welcome to the stream, I see. Now, we have a visitor. Now, anyway.
Oh, that was horrible.
Back to the podcast, everyone. This is my friend Bryce here. And he agreed to join us tonight.
I did not agree. Hold on.
He agreed to join us tonight.
No, don't force
on
that.
this podcast.
I did not agree. First off.
So, Bryce.
Yes.
What's your intake on this current plummet in gaming over the past year?
Well, one, I think there's been a lack of games that has been coming out. There has not been a lot of games that have been coming out that have been piquing everybody's interest. And two, you know, like what we talked about earlier, the hype with the games have, you know, they're there for like the first couple of months that they're introduced, but they instantly die down by the time the game comes out and the game turns into nothing.
Right.
We're stuck in that constant stream of that. We haven't had any games, and then when we do have games, hype dies too fast.
And it's like a loop. It's like a constant loop.
Yeah.
Now,
by that context, yeah, it is dying. You see, if we had more games, then we'd be straight. But there just hasn't been a lot of games, which is why YouTubers usually play like about 5 games at most on their YouTube channel, and they just like upload those 5 games at most on their YouTube channel. That's because there hasn't been any games. You see, there has been like a real series until now, a game called Detroit to Become Human or something like that. There hasn't been a real series that has YouTubers playing through them in years, other than the one that just came out recently, just like I said. But like before Detroit Become Human, there hasn't been a playthrough game in like at least a year or two.
Right. There really hasn't. And I'm glad, finally, just like I was saying earlier in the podcast, finally someone is trying to make a difference, and finally someone's trying to do something new and different, you know, because we've had the same pretty much thing for the longest, and we're tired of seeing it. We're tired. Gamers get bored. Gamers get tired. We are tired of seeing the same thing.
I mean, to be honest, a lot of gamers are really tired of it because they don't notice it. So, what exactly is your point of all of this? What are you trying to actually point out here?
I'm trying to point out the fact that gaming is going down, and people need to realize.
Actually, one thing, I don't think you need to point out something that's negative. One, you just don't need to bring that out. You really don't. Because then once people start realizing, never mind. So is that all you?
Yes. Do you have any input, anything that you want to question me about?
Do we have any more topics?
I mean, I'm about to go to the next caller.
The next caller?
Yes.
And who might that be?
Hybrids.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Ugh. Alright, just don't upload this on YouTube.
I'm deleting it.
Thank God.
12 hours after.
No.
Yeah.
Six.
All right, I'll delete it when I wake up then.
Alright. Alright, bye.
All right. Hybrid, you can go ahead and call now. The next caller. You can call. So, guys, as you saw Bryce's input, he made a very, very great point. He made a very great point. But here's our next caller here. Hello, hybrids. You are live on the podcast.
Yeah. You got me any questions?
Okay, yes, actually.
Can I tell my gaming story, Astro?
Go ahead.
It's a bit lengthy. Okay.
All right.
So it all started when I was a young boy. I found Call of Duty World at War and GTA, and I would sneak it on the PlayStation to go in the strip club and jerk off when my dad was not home. It was a beautiful thing. I really enjoyed video games, so I played them. One day, I was playing Black Ops 2 when I met a fat Mexican named Divine Ember, and we became friends, good friends. We're friends to this day, actually, for a few years now. But it was pretty stale. We got to Xbox One, nothing good. I mean, then Divine met somebody named the Relaxing War in Astro. Yeah, he invited me to the party. I sort of liked him. I liked them all. To this day, I still hang out with Relaxing, and I do hang out with you a little bit, don't I, Astro?
Yeah, you do. Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Hey, remember that time when you admitted to cheating on your Xbox girlfriend? Good times. But I'm still don't even hang up. I'm still talking. Now, this constant gaming, I know what you're thinking. Well, what did it lead you to do? By playing games constantly, I chronically masturbated a lot. I was very disinvolved with family matters. I would constantly sit in my room playing Xbox, you know. But I think your perspective for all this gaming is bullshit. But I do have to agree with something. Fortnite. You know what I think Fortnite is, Astro?
What?
I think it was a great game at first, but then YouTubers smushed it and turned it into this overly updated set that other YouTubers leech off of for views. You know?
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah. You got any questions for me?
Okay. So, hybrids. So you say you've been friends with this guy, Divine.
Yeah.
Divine. Okay, well, you guys have been friends for a while now. You met on Xbox, and if you never met him, where do you think you would be right now? Who do you think you would talk to? You know, that you already know right now.
If I never met him on Xbox?
If you never met him on Xbox, where would you be right now?
Where would I be?
Yes, where would you be?
Probably not playing Xbox, but Divine. Where would Divine be? That's the real question.
Oh, yes.
I probably have really long hair, be a bit skinnier. Probably cut his wrist. Actually, no. Probably be a genuinely happier person.
Oh, so you're saying he would be skinnier and longer hair?
Yes. Xbox does sort of promote obesity if you don't watch it. Yeah. It's a proven study, but it's bullshit as well.
Well, thank you, Hybrids, for your input on that.
Wait.
Yes.
Can I chill at the stream, bro? Astro's a black rapist.
guys, we're gonna. This is Bryce on the phone, on the call.
Oh shit.
Hello, Bryce.
Oh shit. Alright, I did not expect that to be pretty good. Good job, Hybrids. I'll give you that one. Oh shit. That's really all I came on here for. I gotta applaud you for that one. That one made me laugh. You just got called the fuck out. He dogged you. He dogged you the entire time.
Wait, are you done?
Am I done?
Yes, are you done?
Alright. Can I say one thing?
What?
You and Ariana, your current girlfriend, are gonna break up within a day.
Okay. Well, guys, we've covered a lot today. We really have covered a whole lot today, and I'm so happy and proud to talk about the things that must be talked about. And some of the stuff that I said are just my beliefs. Some of the stuff that I said are just my beliefs. Now, there will be more of these, and if there are more and they're not on YouTube, I will make sure I drop a link in one of my next videos or something. I'm going to do another one probably later today or tomorrow. But there will be more of these, and of course the name is People Take Tips. So hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and I hope you enjoyed the first episode of People Take Tips. This is your host, Astro, and I'll catch you in the next video.